Hi, I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Chris Kuiper. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Got a little bit of fog out there in the mornings, but the afternoons turning out to be wonderful. Overall, a nice weekend for us and a pretty nice Veterans Day looking ahead as well. After Veterans Day, boy, we've got some big changes in our weather and a lot of wet weather headed our way. Wanted to give you a little heads up on all the rain that's in the forecast here in about a week or less than a week or so from now. Really starting Thursday, going into Friday, into next weekend, and potentially through a good chunk of the following week as well. The storm door is going to be swinging wide open. And boy, everything out in the Pacific is just coming right on into California. So enjoy the dry weather while we have it. If you have things to do out there, maybe getting up those Christmas lights, or maybe taking down the Halloween decorations, this is your weekend to shine, because next weekend you're going to be hanging out with the ducks and the frogs out there in the rain. That's our next weather maker. Storm door swinging wide open here by the end of this week coming up here, starting on Thursday. And how long does it go? Boy, models are saying it's going to go for quite a while here or so. So rain is in the forecast here, and it could be a whole bunch of rain coming up for us. That's in a few days from now. Fortunately, Veterans Day, this Tuesday, that still looks wonderful. Mostly sunny skies by noontime, maybe some clouds in the morning or so, but temperatures pretty good. 69 at 10 o'clock in the morning, 76 at noon. So if you're heading out some of those Veterans Day services there on Tuesday, weather should be top shelf for all that stuff going on there. After Veterans Day, though, that's where it really starts to get interesting here. This is from the Climate Prediction Center, and they're showing us here above normal and much above normal chances of us getting a whole bunch of rain here anywhere from November 12th through the 16th, and I think it could potentially go well beyond that as well. So quite a bit of rain is in the forecast. Now, do we need rain? How are we doing on the rain season? For the month of November, well, we haven't seen much, just 1/100 of an inch of rain, but we got a really good October as far as the rain season goes. And so actually for the rain season, which now starts October 1st, it used to start back at July 1st, but about 15 years ago they changed it to October 1st. We're sitting almost a ½ inch above normal. It's very early in the rain season, but we're going to be padding those numbers quite a bit here in about the next less than a week or so, starting Thursday. So let's take a look at Futurecast and let's break it on down. Here we are, Wednesday, 10 o'clock in the evening, and see this big plume of moisture just making it to the California coast at that time. Here's low pressure off the coastline ready to push it all inland, and that happens on Thursday when we'll need the umbrellas for the first time and not for the last time. Friday, still dealing with the wet weather out there as well, and then we'll stop you here early Saturday morning and pause for that next third surge of rain comes on in. How much rain are we looking at? Well, with any kind of forecast, no forecast is going to be absolutely accurate 100% of the time. You ask your neighbor who's going to win the Super Bowl, somebody's going to say the Raiders, somebody's going to say the 49ers, a third guy down the street is going to say the Broncos or something like that. People are going to have different opinions, and even the experts are going to have different opinions. So let's take a consensus look here at some of the computer models and see exactly how much rain we're going to be looking at. Okay, first model here. This is the Euro model, and this is showing through Saturday morning. We'll show all through the same time frame here. 12Z Saturday morning, that's universal time. So convert it to our time here, the Pacific time, so that's 4 o'clock in the morning. So through 4 o'clock in the morning, showing rainfall totals, oh boy, really hosing Merced there with almost 3 inches of rain. That seems like a little bit of an outlier. Generally around, and really not doing much at all for Fresno. On average, though, I see around a ½ inch, maybe a little bit more than that for most areas in the valley out of this particular model. We'll go to a different model here, the GDPS model. This one really soaking us pretty good. Boy, an inch, even a little bit more than an inch of rain potentially, again, through the same time frame there through Saturday morning. So this one's a little more aggressive with the rainfall. We'll go to a third model here, and this is the Icon model, and this one's showing also closer to a ½ inch of rain, generally speaking, for us here in the San Joaquin Valley. Finally, we're going to one last model here, which I kind of tend to shy away with here. This is a GFS model. It's really not showing anything at all. The problem I have with this model here is the resolution with it. It has data points every about 15 miles or so, which is a really coarse resolution. The other three models I showed you have much better resolution, about every data point every 5 or 6 miles. So they tend to be, in my opinion, a little bit more accurate than this particular model here. So if we toss this one aside and go with the others, that one really aggressive model had us over an inch of rain. The other two were around a ½ inch, 2/3 of an inch of rain or so. I think that's a pretty fair estimate for us through Saturday morning, which is here we are in this Futurecast here. Now, this particular model, we're looking at the Euro model again. It doesn't stop at 4 o'clock Saturday morning. I stopped it because the other models, they did stop around that time frame, but this particular model goes a little further out. So let's go a little further out. And we go through Saturday. Whoa, This one soaks us pretty good here through Saturday evening, 6 o'clock. And then what about Sunday? We get rid of that one storm system, and here we are 4 o'clock in the morning, and another surge ready to come on shore on Monday. And it was showing another one coming on Wednesday and another one through the following Friday as well. So a really very stormy weather and a lot of rain potentially coming our way here starting on Thursday and then just going after that. So naturally Thursday and Friday are weather alert days. Most likely we'll do that through the weekend and potentially into next week also. Again, if you have something to do outside this weekend, if you've got to mow the lawn or you got to start break up some of the leaves that are out there, so this is your weekend to do it, because next weekend, hope you got a good rain jacket because it's going to get real soggy real soon.